Chelsea Stone Mazzei didn't know a lot about taekwondo when a friend of hers suggested they give the sport a try when they were 9. It didn't take long for the Regina product to find she had an affinity and no shortage of ability in the martial art.
It was something that was different. I really liked the fact that it was an individual sport, whereas what you put into it, you get out of it. But at the same time, because you're training in a group with other kids, other adults, you still have that team camaraderie as well.
Stone was involved in other sports, but by the time she was 12, she was training 5 days per week at 2 different local clubs and had to narrow her focus.
It became complicated with other sports. I had to make the decision, and it really wasn't a hard decision. I really love Taekwondo very much, and so there were so many different aspects to it, so I didn't get bored very easily at all, that's for sure. It's kind of like a game of chess, right? You're always trying to think, 2 or 3 moves ahead of your opponent, so you almost want to set them up subconsciously so you can make your move. So I just always enjoyed outsmarting my opponents.
In 21 years of competition, she outsmarted a lot of foes. She was a member of the Canadian Taekwondo Federation International National Team for 18 years. Stone made her debut at Junior Worlds at the age of 15 in North Korea, a unique and memorable experience that saw her captain the junior national team and finish 5th in sparring. In 2002, she was named the Sask Sport Youth Female Athlete of the Year and the Canadian Taekwondo Federation International's Athlete of the Year after another strong showing at Junior Worlds. That same year, she competed in junior and open competition at nationals and won 6 medals, 4 of them gold. She won both the junior female and the women's black belt sparring competitions to qualify for her first ITF World Senior Championships.
I competed as a junior and a senior that year at the Nationals and won both of those divisions too. So it was a nice transition. So 2002 is definitely a very memorable year.
After making her senior world debut, she won a bronze in sparring at the Senior World Championships in 2009 and 2017. At home, she was dominant, winning a gold medal at nationals in sparring for 19 consecutive years.
I think what helped me to achieve that record of 19-time national champion is really due to the training. Just consistent training, repetition of drills, because what you practice in drills, that's what kind of essentially carries you over into the ring. I'd say just being confident, knowing that I was the person to beat. I wasn't going in as the underdog, and that made me want to keep pushing harder because I knew people were out there to try to beat me. And I didn't let it ever get to my head, and just kept training and kept enjoying and loving what I did.
Stone's streak of winning the sparring competition at ITF Nationals was in serious jeopardy in 2016 after she broke her arm during the power breaking competition. She successfully broke the board, but her follow-through struck the machine that holds the boards in place.
And had to spar about 30 minutes later, so I had to hide it obviously because they wouldn't have let me spar. So I had to spar with a broken arm back-to-back rounds and won.
Even taking her gloves on and off was painful, but she refused to quit despite clearly knowing her arm was broken.
I wasn't giving up sparring. There was no way. So I just tucked her in tight, and as soon as I got home, had surgery on it. There's still a plate in my arm. So it was really tough preparing for that World Championships because any type of even running impact, it was very painful. So I pretty much went into the 2017 World Championships banking on my experience and previous training to carry me through, and it did.
She earned a bronze medal in sparring in Dublin that year, the only sparring medal for Canada at that year's ITF Worlds. All told, she qualified for the World Championships 9 times and attended the World Cup 6 times. She became the first female coach on the ITF national team in 2015. She teaches her own club, Buffalo Plains Taekwondo in Balgony, where she has been the head instructor since 2013. She is a 6th Dan black belt, and despite being busy with a young family of 3 children, she is keen to start pursuing her 7th Dan once she turns 40 and becomes eligible.
Sometimes you don't even realize how much sport, and for myself, taekwondo has given to me until you run into everyday situations and learn how to handle things with boys, being humble, and just being confident that you're doing the right thing. It's given me a lot of confidence, perseverance, the 5 tenets of taekwondo: courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Those are tenets that I generally, truly try to live by.
Installed in the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame on September 28, 2024, Chelsea Stone Mazzei.